Randy Moss. Randy Gene Moss, born February 13, 1977, is an American former football wide receiver who played in the National Football League, NFL, for 14 seasons with the Minnesota Vikings, Oakland Raiders, New England Patriots, Tennessee Titans, and San Francisco 49ers. Widely regarded as one of the greatest wide receivers of all time, he holds the NFL single-season touchdown reception record, 23 in 2007, as well as the NFL single-season touchdown reception record for a rookie, 17 in 1998. About Randy Moss's early life. Moss was born in Rand, West Virginia. He attended DuPont High School, one of two schools that later consolidated into Riverside High School, where he excelled in football, basketball, baseball, and track. On the football field, Moss led the DuPont Panthers to back-to-back state championships in 1992 and 1993. He was a star at wide receiver, but also played free safety, returned kickoffs and punts, and was the team's kicker and punter. In 1994, he was honored with the Harrison H. Kennedy Award as the West Virginia Football Player of the Year. Moss was twice named West Virginia Player of the Year in basketball, in 1994 when he was Co-Player of the Year and in 1995, where he was a teammate of future NBA player Jason Williams. In his senior season of basketball, Moss averaged 30.2 points, 13.7 rebounds, 5.1 steals, 3.8 blocks, and 3.1 assists while shooting 60% from field. He scored a school record 1,713 career points. At the age of 15, 1992, Moss joined the track and field team and was the West Virginia state champion in the 100-200 meters with times of 10.94 seconds and 21.95 seconds. This was the only year he competed on the school's track team, but he would later join the Marshall track team and lower his 200 time to 21.15 seconds. He also played center field for the baseball team. About Randy Moss's college career. Moss played for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, but he also considered going to Ohio State, where his half-brother, Eric, had played offensive tackle. After originally signing a letter of intent to play college football with Notre Dame. On March 23, 1995, Moss had backed a friend in a hallway fight against a white student who had allegedly used racist comments towards Randy's friend. Moss was initially charged with a felony for kicking the student, but it was later reduced to a misdemeanor. On August 1, 1995, Moss pleaded guilty to 2 counts of misdemeanor battery and was sentenced to 30 days behind bars at the South Central Regional Jail in Charleston, West Virginia. He served 3 days in jail starting that night and would be required to serve the remaining 27 days within the following 18 months after he completed his freshman year in college. Moss was expelled from DuPont and completed his education at Cabell Alternative School. About Randy Moss outside football, charity. Moss has participated in, founded, and financed many charitable endeavors since joining the NFL, particularly aimed at helping children. Many times when talking about his charity work, he has said he just looks forward to seeing smiles. He has donated clothing and food to needy families, given away free backpacks to Boston area school children, and hosted autograph signings. He has also bused children to amusement parks, NBA games, and even NFL games in which he has played. On June 29, 2005, he hosted the Randy Moss Celebrity Charity Invitational Base Tournament. The tournament was a one-day event that paired celebrities and corporate sponsors with pro fishermen to raise money for the Smile Network, which is a foundation that provides financial assistance to children with treatable mouth problems, such as cleft palate. In 2008, Moss formed the Links for Learning Foundation, which was established to help children in his home state of West Virginia and to build learning centers for the most needy student populations. In June, he and his former high school teammate Jason Williams hosted the foundation's first annual charity golf tournament at the Sleepy Hollow Country Club in Hurricane, West Virginia. In March 2009, Moss's foundation made a donation that enabled the Women and Children's Hospital of Charleston, West Virginia to purchase a Starlight Children's Foundation Fund Center for their patients. The Fun Center is a portable bedside entertainment system equipped with a TV, DVD player, and 22 Nintendo Wii games. About Randy Moss's Motorsports. On April 29, 2008, Moss announced the formation of Randy Moss Motorsports, an auto racing team in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. In July 2008, Moss announced that he had bought a 50% share in Morgan-Dollar Motorsports, with the team's number 46 entry switching to number 81. The team was reportedly shut down in 2012. About Randy Moss's analyst career. Upon his release from the 49ers, Moss was hired as an analyst for Fox Sports' once Fox Football Daily Show. Moss was hired as an associate head coach and defensive coordinator at Victory Christian Center High School in Charlotte, North Carolina, in June 2014, where his son was attending high school and playing football. In July 2016, Moss joined ESPN as an analyst, appearing on Sunday NFL Countdown and Monday Night Countdown. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2018. In 2019, Moss was named to the National Football League 100th Anniversary All-Time Team. About Randy Moss's personal life. Moss's parents are Maxine Moss and Randy Pratt. Moss has little contact with his father. He has a sister named Leticia and had a brother Eric, who had a short stint in the NFL as an offensive tackle with the Minnesota Vikings. Moss has 5 children: Lexi Atkins, Sydney, Sonali, Thaddeus, and Montego. Moss is also a Christian, attested by his NFL Hall of Fame speech. About Randy Moss's traffic incident. On September 24, 2002, in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota, Moss was driving and was preparing to make an illegal turn. A traffic control officer, noticing what he was about to do, stood in front of his vehicle and ordered him to stop. Eyewitness accounts of the event differ at this point, but Moss did not comply with the officer's order, and she was bumped by his vehicle and fell to the ground. Moss was arrested, and a search of his vehicle revealed a joint amounting to less than a gram of marijuana in his ashtray. Initially charged with felony suspicion of assault with a deadly weapon and a misdemeanor marijuana possession, Moss spent the night in jail and was released the following morning. Moss pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor traffic violation and was ordered to pay a $1,200 fine and perform 40 hours of community service. While the criminal charges were thus disposed of, the civil lawsuit filed by the traffic control officer brought a substantial penalty. Moss claimed that the joint was not his, and that he had let friends use his car prior to the accident. About Randy Moss's dating violence allegations. On January 15, 2008, Orlando-based radio station WDBO reported that Moss had been hit with a temporary injunction for protection against dating violence. According to the affidavit, Moss committed battery upon Rochelle Washington, causing serious injury, and then refused to allow her to seek medical attention. The affidavit out of Broward County reveals Moss cannot come within 500 feet of the victim and cannot use or possess firearms. The next day, in a locker room press conference, Moss claimed the woman was simply looking for money over an accident. On March 3, 2008, Washington filed papers with the Broward County Circuit Court Clerk's office requesting that the restraining order be dissolved. No criminal charges were filed in the incident. Thanks so much for watching. Please go ahead and like this video, and also share to your friends.